Whose big ass head was on this? Wearing my hat? Giant noggin having motherfucker.
Definitely Kenzie's on the screen a lot more than John is, so it needs to scoot over just a little bit to where it's even on both
Like,
sides.
yeah, try to get the front camera, like, even with the table, probably. Which it almost is. So it may need to be, no, like, it literally may need to be turned.
How's it look now?
That looks fine.
A little bit more now.
Oh, you know what, here,
Definitely you want to
Oh, I
say
can't.
because now Kenzie's arm's about to be cut off.
I could look at the,
Okay, that's fine.
Do I need to move?
No, Chief.
Yeah.
Just asking.
how's it look?
It looks good.
Alright.
And I said no. What the fuck did I say was wrong? There was no attitude in Kenzie.
Whoa, Jacob, producer, calm.
I'm saying.
She wanna get all fucking shit.
A little power.
What?
A little power goes to his head, don't it?
Are we going on now?
It's already live.
Yeah.
This is live on all.
Oh. Oh.
So all I have to do is transition.
You go ahead and transition now, and we'll just start after the end of this song. Actually, you can go ahead and cut it. We're running late as hell.
It's 10:30.
All right. Hey, what's up? What it is? It's On Air Don't Care for all 2 of our viewers on Facebook. I think ended the live. We were on TikTok starting the pre-show at about 200, but due to hate speech from yours truly, I got banned on there. My son didn't even make it on the show. I said I hated people who don't wear shirts. That got me banned on TikTok. So our more fruitful endeavor, it didn't even pan out today. We'll try it again next time. Hopefully, I won't offend people that don't wear shirts. Apparently, that's a group of individuals
It's a
that
hot
really
topic.
you can't make fun of them. I am going to announce today is I'm officially calling this from this point on season 2, and today is episode 1. You will be able to find our audios on Spotify going forward. I am going to start making the old episodes of On Air Don't Care available. I'm probably going to do those like once a week too. So it kind of makes, like not just a rush and throw everything out there. It's kind of like, make it kind of a thing. So maybe like one day, so like we do these on Fridays, and then maybe like Saturday or Sunday I put the audio out, and then maybe the day after that I put out an 80 episode. So that'd be, because there's a ton of them. There's a fucking ton of episodes. We've been doing it. Me and Eddie were doing it for a while. I don't know if anyone ever knew that, but yeah, we were doing it for a while. It was we could have done a better job. We weren't always consistent, but I mean, I go back and watch the shows now, and I mean the shit is hilarious. When I miss them, like I go back and watch the shows, and like I be laughing at that shit. Like I literally wasn't there sitting next to him. Like, dude, it's so surreal watching those sometimes. But anyway, I don't want to get into the weeds too much, because it is like we are way later than we were supposed to. I was like, is there somebody commenting on IG? I couldn't tell.
No.
Oh,
Alyssa said, Day, hey girl, hey.
Hey, bestie, we've been trying to get to you, girl. What? What's up, John? It's my best friend. Anyways,
Anyways, I guess we'll get to the meat and potatoes, since there ain't no frivolities to be had with my friends
You
yet.
should really put that hat back on, because there's a lot of shine on your forehead.
Man, I know,
Your
man.
head.
I've been
It's
looking.
a clean shave.
I have been looking homeless in the last couple
I
weeks.
understand, John, but it's a little
And I did
too
put
much.
some
It's a
lotion
little
on
bright.
it. I put some lotion
Right.
on it.
It's a little bright.
it's reflective.
Look, executive producer. I'm gonna listen. I mean, like, I just.
Weekly check-in.
You know what? I'll have to like flag it in the future. I'm gonna have to create a flag just for my head for this, so there's not some. That's what they'd be doing. Like I had to explain this to somebody. Like there was a new, like I think it was like a news crew came out to the fair, and like they had all this lighting and stuff. He's like, "What's all that stuff for?" And I was like, Yeah, these motherfuckers be taking pictures, and you think they say, "Oh, that was just a great photographer." Yeah, you don't see the one person flagging off this light, another one with the portable light that takes the light that snaps the light when you take the like. They don't see all that shit. I was like, that's why some of these people's photograph just looks immaculate because you don't see the 7 other people helping the photographer out to make that shit happen.
Right.
This shit is all smoke and mirrors, man. Don't let this shit fool you. But anyway, so I was one of the things I've been wanting to talk. I wanted to talk about it last week, but we got off of hand. So there is a big to do. I'm pretty sure everybody in this room is aware of what's going on with the good digital internet company OnlyFans. Very very family friendly company. They've been in the
Made for
news.
sports, yep.
Yeah, and cooking shows.
Yep.
And sex. That's the top 3 there for the OnlyFans. So I don't know if you're like, do you know what's going on?
I do. I'm somewhat aware.
And what is your awareness of the situation going on with OnlyFans?
That OnlyFans was going to ban the sexual content allowed on their app. That's basically it. I've heard that it's maybe true, maybe not. I don't really know after that.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
But I mean, like, so as young people, how do y'all feel about even OnlyFans, its existence? Like, how do y'all even feel about?
I feel
Let people get their bag.
like it's no different
Chase
from
the
like
bag, bro. That's all I gotta say.
going to be a prostitute or a stripper or something.
You
Like,
know,
I mean,
it's like the same thing.
it's just
I mean, like,
that with technology.
Right.
Like, I mean,
I think it's safe. It's a lot safer way to do
right,
it because
yeah.
it's literally only you.
or if you want me, like literally, it can
if
be as
you want-
minimal,
right.
like as minimal as you want. You know, you don't have to like go take a stage,
Exactly.
or put yourself on a street or risk with strangers. It's literally under your entire control. So yeah, I definitely agree with y'all that like I mean. I don't have a problem with it. Whatever you want to do with your body, there's somebody like, and what I love is there's women who like normally, like in most situations, you would think that they're like either they're not sexually attractive or whatever the case may be, and they out there on OnlyFans making a killing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you SpongeBob shaped girl, go get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it. I am not. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I love it. Go get it. I was like, that's amazing, but it gets the bullshit gets a little deeper because like I know a chick or like just through like Instagram or like just through social media and stuff. I met her a while back. She makes a lot of fucking money doing OnlyFans, and like she basically like on her Snapchat was like telling people, hey, don't believe the bullshit. Like, look. This is what they told me. So I mean, like when she posted it, she literally.
Did she get like a letter or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She got a little like from them to her because like she's, like I don't think she's like their top earner, but she's makes them. She she makes herself a lot of money. So I know she makes OnlyFans a lot of money. So like they like a letter's written back. These are all rumors. We're going to only ban content that could be. Potentially illegal, like such as sex in a public place, because like depending on the laws in most places, you can't just have. You could be women. A lot of now new places can be topless, but that does not mean you can have sexual intercourse in public. Those are 2 different situations. So that's what they were basically saying is it's only these little situations are they going to ban. Everything else is still on the table. They were lying. They were straight up lying to these people so they wouldn't leave the platform earlier than they would if the news is literally if the news what they're saying was true. But OnlyFans were lying to their customers that these changes were not coming to the levels they were, and they totally were intending it. And then like when they made like a public release, they saw because people. I mean if you don't know anything about this, you would think, oh man, wow, OnlyFans is great. There's a million other companies that are just smaller and either do it a little more niche genre, whatever it is, but there's lots of other businesses in town. They're just not as known as OnlyFans. And I'm fairly certain that they just saw a radical decrease in their client whatever list, and they posted up just recently that they're halting that ban of this. I mean, because I was like either it's for sports or that's what they want OnlyFans to be, is for anybody who has fans in any regard to use their platform. Hey, that's fantastic, but your app took off for sex workers.
A different
You know what I'm
reason.
saying? Like, I'm sorry, but like, if your investors or whoever doesn't want, like, why do they think if you remove that aspect of it, is this company going to be like worthwhile? Like, it doesn't even make sense to be the investor and go, yeah, I want to put money in it, but change everything about your.
Right.
What?
So, like, if people on this app are, you know, making you money, why would you want to just completely ban the shit and like change the whole?
I mean, but it's like, because it's like, I mean, from my understanding, it's because of these little investor situations. It's like these, like with, like what, how OnlyFans is trying to defend their position is that like the banks and potential investors don't want like the sex worker aspect of the business to like taint their, you know, their interests. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want their holdings to include this business that's like making a bunch of money. But I'm like, but that's how you, like, without that, nobody would even know what OnlyFans is. I mean, like, what they want to be is Patreon. Like, but there already is Patreon, and there's already other Patreons, and you know what I'm saying? Why would you change your business model now to be something else that already exists in the ecosystem? Like, it makes no sense. I mean, like, and then they're halting it. Like, of course you are. Because if these people all leave your platform,
Who's left?
these investors probably aren't gonna. They're gonna. Well, what are we investing in? Your company just lost half of the, 20 or 75% of its user base.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So why would you even entertain this dumb shit to begin with? That's just it. I mean, like, how they you know how much. Even if they halted, so many people have already left their platform. So it's like, dude, like, all your little shebang is only hurting your value. It's so damn ignorant.
It's like changing the NFL to the NBA because they had basketball in their mind at first. They're like, you know what? Actually, we intended this to be...
With the NBA still around.
Yes. They're like, we actually intended this
instead
to
of
be
football,
for basketball.
blue.
So we're actually next season not gonna have a football season.
Yeah, because
we're just gonna do basketball.
Because the Vatican became an owner of one of the teams. We're like, we kind of don't.
It's gonna be NBA squared.
We don't want to be
And
involved with football, so why don't we turn it into? Yeah, you know what?
I think
We'll
it's a
do
good
this.
idea. I think it's a
And
good
we're not
idea.
gonna go get basketball players. We're just gonna have our
football
players
yeah.
play basketball.
It'll
That's
be
you know what I'm
fun.
saying. That's gonna be, and I'm sure we're gonna beat out the NBA.
We'll
The
do good.
NFBA, the National Football
Basketball
Basketball League.
Association.
That's it right there.
Bet. It's gonna be a grand old time. The new American pastime. Watching football players play basketball in pads and.
All right, actually, that does sound kind of dope. Hold on,
All of their
John, hold
fucking
on.
football gear.
Change
Hey,
the
write
rules
that
a
down. We
bit,
may need to patent that
All
shit.
right.
Right. Be like,
Make it basketball, but be able to hit the
Then
shit
I'm-
out of each other.
Then I'm gonna send people
Oh my God,
violations and
tackle
strikes.
basketball.
They try to steal my
That's
idea.
some shit.
Do what?
Tackle basketball.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
That's legit.
We
I
can do
might
it.
watch basketball.
Might have to take this to the
Hey.
laboratory.
We can get the fans started. We can do it.
We have a basketball team.
I see football
Only
pads on sale all the
NFBL
time.
fans. We're starting it up. Only NFBA fans. My bad.
Only NFBA.
Is any of our -4 followers commenting anything?
I think Alyssa did.
She's just sending love,
Thank you, Alyssa.
mostly to Micah.
I'm just here.
But I think
think
we're
she
banned
scoffed.
on TikTok, so
I think she scoffed at me, but we are live
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram. So Just
people
you
joining.
take one chair away from me. You think I fall? I'm just gonna get another chair. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, fuck it. Live on Twitter. Like, can we make that a thing?
Periscope.
Actually,
right?
technically we are. Although I'm not sure if Periscope, like, it says it on the thing, but I heard there was something
What
about
the fuck is
Periscope.
Periscope?
Periscope is
Twitter.
Here, I can tell you if we are in just a second if we're live on Twitter. Periscope is Twitter's live, basically. That's what Periscope is. To
By
answer
the way,
your
the camera on this thing ain't working, so we finna not be on the show.
do
I
what?
already
The
tried
camera ain't
troubleshooting
working
and the
shit.
camera wasn't
Oh.
working. We'll have to stop it and restart.
Oh, you
OBS
talking
and
about
shit.
the
The camera.
webcam?
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
we're not using the webcam because you unplugged it.
Well, no, I mean,
built
like,
in
no,
one.
the other one's
Yeah.
called webcam. Like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
built
went
it's
in
on
not-
and I
oh.
changed it to it. It would pop up, but then it doesn't actually show up on the screen
Well, that's
for whatever
redundant.
reason. So, and I know that issue. We would have to stop it, restart it, and then
That's redundant.
no point. We're already in.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, I don't know if the Periscope shit still works. Because usually you can see it my live on my page on TikTok or on Twitter. It's not. Is it? Yes, I don't know if the Periscope shit works. Who knows?
Phenomenal.
Maybe done. I don't. Does Twitter have a live?
I
Nope, that's
don't think so.
Periscope.
It was. So, I mean, I don't know if they didn't add one. You just took the whole functionality away from your app. What kind of bullshit is that? Anyway, so this is a good segue. What's the problem? Is there
No, no. Just the way you closed your iPad.
What's
It was
wrong
funny.
with
It was funny. You slammed it closed.
it? Am I a clown? Do I abuse
Sure,
you?
John. Sure.
Pump your nose.
Like, can I-
If
can I
that's
do
what
a
you,
dance?
that's
I
what
was
you
like,
want to
yeah.
hear, then
I
yes.
was like, can I have a blue nose so I can honk it for you and
Blue nose.
squirt a flower with water in your face?
If you want to.
But no, I figured that this OnlyFans talk is a good way to segue into this meme that I saw, where this chick, like, she said, like, her new thing, like, when talking to men, like, she doesn't know, is that, like, she likes to tell, like, you know, especially, like, if she's gauging that the man is, like, just looking to have, like, sex, like, he's not trying to have a relationship with her, he's basically just, you know, trying to find, you know, someone to have relations with. And, like, she said, like, her new thing is to take those type of situations and basically, like, hey, why don't you, like, go find a sex worker who, like, just gets paid to have sex and just go get your...
So a prostitute.
Right, and just get your jollies out like that. Like, why are you going to try to, like, why even waste time to find women who just, like, you just want to have a sexual relationship with? Instead, just go find a sex worker. And, like, she said she loves watching men get, like, very irate afterward, you know, like, being, you know, like, wow, I just want to have sex, I don't have to go, you know, like, and so, I forget what the second point she had, she said transactional sex should just be that, transactional. So, like, she's saying that if it isn't, like, a romantic situation, love feeling situation, that if you don't want to have sex like that, then it should be a situation where somebody in the situation is getting something in exchange for sex, regardless if it's a sex worker situation or just, like, what basically she's saying is, even if she ain't a sex worker, like, you should be paying me then if you want to have sex. Is essentially what she's saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if she's not a sex worker, which I guess that does make you a sex worker the second.
If you're taking money for
second you get that cash app with that $40.
Right, if you don't want to classify as that, then that's okay.
Yeah, I don't remember Eddie always talking about
cheap.
He's like, that $40. She just want that bullshit ass $40. Fuck it, you can have that funky ass $40. But so now, what do you think of it? What are your thoughts on that, or how do you take that? Do I need to explain it clear, or what are your thoughts on that?
So she's saying that if you just want sexual relations without the relations part of it, basically,
Right. No
that you
title.
should just go pay for it.
That's it. You got that. You got it right.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could, I guess, but if someone is willing,
No, it's not a switch in a coming because you could do that now. She's saying that's the way men that don't want or like not looking for love need to just go have transactional.
Well, I think there are plenty of females who are also not looking for love and would be willing to have those relations with people.
But she's saying that even if it's not a sex worker,
Yeah,
that
I'm saying
these women should be receiving.
Should be receiving.
That's
even
her
if-
point is that transactional
Well,
sex
because I
should
think,
be transactional. Is what she's saying.
Well, maybe they don't see it as transactional. Maybe they're just
Well,
friends.
like
maybe they're friends with benefits. That's not transactional.
I mean, a lot of chicks is like, you know, going to Olive Garden and shit. You know what I'm saying? you know, so there's a lot of Applebee's and
Right.
Outbacks and you know what I'm saying? You know, like before.
I mean, if that's transactional,
you know,
yes.
it is right.
It
So,
is.
like,
I mean, they're paying
look,
you
I
in
know,
some way.
I done took somebody to Olive Garden and got some lovins. You know what I'm saying? That's happened. I've been there and done that before. Okay, you know, like I I don't quite remember. Like I love the Italian sampler. Okay, so I don't see that. I don't really see that as tricking. And then like she didn't eat all her food, so I see it as a win, kind of, because like then I got extras and shit.
Leftovers,
So,
I mean-
and I got
And you
some
got
lovin's.
dessert at home.
And I got some lovin's. Then I got Shooter Club up later. So I mean like so it it's a good. I'm just saying it like it can be transactional without having to feel like whatever. But more actually, but to be serious though, like now one of the comments that I saw people were saying is that like sex workers are supposed to be part of their job is to be attracted to their clients. I was like, in what world could a woman just be?
They're not even nice to them sometimes.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they're
like,
not even
I mean,
nice.
how the fuck are you gonna just like see a prostitute and then drive up to her and be like, I'm attracted to you, and you not even know this bitch?
I mean,
They're
like,
saying
have
that
you?
those girls are trained to be attracted to them because they're paying for it.
That's bullshit.
But
That's impossible.
that is.
Have you
There's
seen
no way.
the
There's-
nasty, slobby fucks?
These bitches
That
Standing
fucking.
on the
literally
goddamn
are
corner.
probably
I'm not talking about the women, okay? I'm talking about the
We
disgusting ass,
The men.
the dudes that be like, there should be an extra cord down there to play.
There
into
is.
this. These dudes are these nasty ass perverts that are going to streetwalkers and stuff like. Those girls got to be attracted to those. Come on, man. There's no way in hell.
Like fucking meth heads or
homeless men that
But like more to my point, it's that like I don't have like me personally. I have zero problems with sex workers. You know what I'm saying? Like if that whatever you are willing to do
Why?
with your
something.
body.
Chase the bag. That's
Shit,
it.
it's your body. I don't have any qualms as long as you don't hurt
no
yourself
qualms, no
or
qualms.
others. To a severe degree. Now I do agree some people aren't mentally capable to do certain things. Like in that from almost any other job to any certain thing that sex works the same way. But like I as a man that needs the woman to be attracted to me, in my 44 years of life, I have never frequented a sex worker. I have been to brothels. I have been to brothels.
So where?
Brothels.
Don't,
What is that?
You don't know what?
that is.
Oh my! Oh my! Y'all are.
I don't know what.
Brothels.
I don't know what that is.
Y'all, I wish Andy was here. He'd be like, y'all gilded youths. y'all
Okay,
YouTube,
explain. Could you
YouTube
explain to
gilded.
me?
Y'all never heard the word brothel?
Never.
No, literally never.
Never.
Except
Well,
right this fucking moment.
So while we were talking about sex workers,
Today.
a place where you would have many sex workers all under the same
all
employ,
basically live
it
there.
would be called a brothel, or otherwise known as a whorehouse.
Okay.
See, I know what a whorehouse
A
is.
cat
Got some
house.
synonyms.
Brothel.
I know some synonyms of brothel.
How the fuck are you? How is that gonna be your first word when you just said whorehouse? You say brothels.
It sounds a little nicer
Like-
than whorehouse.
Yeah,
honestly.
cuz.
That's
I
what
mean,
they call
yes.
it in Vegas.
Look,
Yes,
like a French whore. Look, like a French whore.
Nothing's
You would be in a brothel, okay? A
Yeah,
French
yeah.
whore. A French whore wouldn't be in a
Oh my gosh.
whorehouse.
You don't know
She
how
would
I
be in a
learned?
brothel because they smell
That
nice.
is so funny.
When I was looking at places in Vegas, because there were brothels that
Oh
showed
yeah,
up.
yeah. They're like in Vegas.
There's some
They're
Alright, I'll
like
take-
they're on the GPS.
Like,
We have to
I'm
go.
fucking
We
Look,
have to go.
I'm about to-
Media,
look.
that
We
shit's
have
there.
to go. Just to go.
Oh look, okay, so the last
They're
time
filthy.
it wasn't the last time I was in Vegas. It wasn't the last time I was in Vegas. It was the
you
time
wish.
before.
You wish it was.
Hey, shut the fuck up. The last time I was in Vegas, my cousin got fucked up. We were like, it was for my cousin's bachelor party. We were like a strip club. He got way fucked up. I was like, all right, man, I'm taking you home. I was like, and so I put him in a cab. We get in the cab. We go back to the fucking hotel. Fucking cab driver, he's driving whatever. He's like, hey, you boys are good? I was like, yeah, man, we just take the hotel. He's like, hey, do you want to check this out? And boom, out of nowhere, he pops this little book back, and my cousin grabs it. It is a brothel menu. And like it is laminated, and it's like your variety of the ladies, and they're like, I don't know if it had their rates, but it
Like
had some
their age
information,
and, like, their
probably
name?
probably their dimensions and such and whatever.
Dimensions.
And he was like, and my drunk ass cousin is like, he's like, yeah, can we go like check it out? I was like, what? Whoa, no,
Take
no,
me to a
no,
brothel,
no, no. And mind you, he got thrown out for being handsy with the dancers. Okay, so like when I say I took him home, it's because I had to, because I couldn't trust him to make it home by himself because he got thrown out. He got thrown out of the strip club for being too handsies with the dancers. So now he's telling the cab driver to take us to meet the variety, and he's like, basically they're like, he's like, are y'all gonna, like, he's like, am I gonna tell them you're going to whatever? He's like, we want to look. I was like, no, we don't want to look. Don't listen to this motherfucker. We're going, this dude was going the wrong way, or at least toward the brothel for about 10 minutes before I told the motherfucker to turn.
So you didn't end up going there.
I didn't end up at the brothel that day. That was not a brothel story. But my cousin was trying to, like, here's the thing, is like, I think they would have been very disappointed if we showed up and this motherfucker's like, he done called them and everything. If you show up and don't procure, and he didn't have no more money. He don't spend all his money. Okay? So I was like, dude, I really don't care if you want to visit a brothel establishment, that's your business. But I know he didn't have no money. So when a cab driver, and he done talk to these motherfuckers, hey, I got these two Joes coming, check it, and then you show up and we don't got no money. This didn't, in Vegas, it just didn't seem like it was gonna be like, oh, hey,
like
let's get you a
story.
cab, no, I just didn't feel like one of those situations. I was like, just take us. Oh, that's right. I told the dude, I was like, we don't got no money. he took us back to the hotel, real quick.
Real fucking quick.
But back to the subject at hand. Like, the whole thing this chick is talking about is that, like, if a guy doesn't want love, like, whatever. Now, I respect on an individual level if you're a woman who doesn't want to have, you know what I'm saying, like, casual sex. I respect it. That's entirely your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, you don't like it, whatever. I don't care what the reason is. It's religious. Whatever the reasons are, you don't like it, you don't do it. I was like, but to suggest that any man should go visit a prostitute if that's what, again, in 44 years, I've been to brothels, never wanted to, frequent a lady of the night, because I require a woman to be whether there's love or emotions involved or not. If that lady's not attracted to me, or does not, at least not letting me think she's attracted to me, I am not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had women try to feign so I don't know why they would want me, but for whatever reason, and that don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
right.
Like, this, that don't even feel right. So, like, to just then go, let me go pay someone for sexual intercourse, dude. I couldn't even, it sounds gross. And I don't mean to put down anyone who does, because, if you want to do it or want to go pay for it, that is your thing. But to me, it is not gross and that's a dirty, but just the way it would make me feel, for someone to just have sex with me because they have to or whatever, that just seems so gross.
It is.
Very unprofessional.
What?
Executive producer. Just
Oh my
disrupting
god.
the whole show.
It is gross though.
It is gross. It is.
What are y'all even talking about? A
Gross.
brothel?
Still,
Brothels,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I had a whole brothel story. I don't know what
I asked
happened.
MK, I said, do you know what a brothel is? She said, no. I said, oh, it's a whorehouse.
Well, now she knows. And knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe!
If you don't know, now you know.
If you don't know, now you
I
know.
said, who the fuck calls it a brothel?
You missed my whole brothel story.
Oh, no, I heard you. Don't you worry. I can hear
Don't you?
I was
Everyone
on
can
the other
hear
side
you
of that
loud and
wall.
clear.
Is that where the room is on this side?
Yeah.
Well, that's like the
Well,
laundry
That's
area.
where the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
washer machine
Yeah,
is.
that thing.
Mm-hmm.
That thing.
And the
Smitty
refrigerator.
worker, you married?
The
Refrigerator.
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 Oh, Lord. It has been a
One
heck-
hell of a day,
one hell of
bro.
a day,
Yes,
a
day.
week.
No, this week has gone by so fast.
It has been
has.
fast.
It
But
has.
it's been a long week still.
You know, I've had to beat a couple kids, but, it's okay.
I don't think you can say
That's
that.
joke purposes. That's
I don't think you can say
parenting
that.
purposes only. No children.
I've never.
No
been
children were
accused.
hurt in the filming of this
No children
show.
were harmed in this
None.
week.
I love the kids.
I can't
so
speak
much.
for next week, but none were harmed
This week,
this
none.
week or any previous week.
7 days without incident.
7 days.
0.
So, how everybody week? I mean, it was hell of a week, but what made it so hellacious?
My week was pretty good. I mean, getting off work pretty early. Started classes once again, so we're back on that.
Very back on the
So how's your new teacher? How's she working out?
You know, she's working out pretty well. I think it's going fine.
Doesn't she look like one of them professors, you know?
Oh, we're talking about those teachers.
The professors?
Are we talking about my teachers or my?
Your new teacher that
Oh,
you got.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking about Doug
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that.
That's what he's trying
Well,
to
okay,
say.
he's talking about my real
Well,
teacher.
he's
His
fucking
actual school
retarded,
teacher.
okay? He's-
That's why
'Cause
I'm
that's what she was talking about. She was
confused.
talking about her actual school.
No.
No, she was talking about me.
Alright, you're the confused one here.
Yeah. So sit your ass down, boy.
I said, well, school started for me again this week, so that's great.
Yeah, and he said, "How's your
How's your
The
new,
new teacher.
Madison?"
She has multiple
I was so
teachers.
confused. I was like,
well, it was
I mean, I
him.
thought she understood.
I
But then I was like,
She did.
I don't know.
It's going
They're
good.
scoffing
Both
at
of them.
me.
Both of them are going good.
Oh yeah, and you started classes. Fantastic.
I did. I started a biology class and a history class.
That sounds hellacious.
I like my history class way more.
I vibe
I
with
thought
that.
I would like biology, but
Do you
no.
have a lab?
Yeah, tomorrow actually.
Tomorrow I have school and lab. A class and a lab.
One
What
class,
time is
one
the
lab.
lab?
It's from 9. Well, the class is from 9 to 11:50, and the lab is from 1 to 3:50.
All day.
Wait, so you don't go to school?
I do go to school tomorrow.
She goes.
I mean, you don't go to
online.
work?
Tomorrow's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh shit, tomorrow is Saturday. God
You
damn
This is
dumb.
my
it.
Saturday class.
Oh, this.
I
Remember
tell
this
y'all
week
all
has
the
gone
time,
hectic.
I'm
It's
slow
okay.
and dumb. I have no idea.
This is my Saturday.
I don't even know why we're
class.
doing the show today. I'm surprised I even know it's Friday or even know the weeks.
That's just natural in your head. As soon as it comes to Friday,
I
you're
think
like,
so.
no.
That's very true. It's Friday and I'm like, yeah, what's tomorrow? Like, oh, it is Saturday, and then Saturday's come after Friday. That happens.
That does happen.
That happens a
week.
lot. Like, I don't know if it happens after every Friday.
pretty
Common
often.
occurrence.
It happens, but it's happened a lot. It does happen a lot. I do know that.
Very frequent.
Saturdays do frequent after Fridays a lot. That does happen. Thug Nasty, you just had there thugging it.
You already know. My week's been okay. It's been fine. You know, just doing it.
Keep on trucking.
Yeah.
You thought you would have quit by now, right?
Yeah, I have had 3 times had to. Post a
Extend a
new-
week.
I've had to post a new square. Buy a new square on my what do you call those boards? I always forget what to call them.
We just call
As
it buying
long as-
squares. I
Yeah.
don't know.
As long as they don't move me, then I'm a-okay. If they move me,
It's a
I don't
problem.
know. I gotta.
If they move
She
me, I
got
quit.
hands.
Simply. That's it.
I gotta do something.
No, you can.
But today they decided that they wanted to give us, a little treat. They gave us a new shirt, a cup. They take care of their
I was rather
employees.
jealous of the pens and
Very
pencils.
nice.
And the pens and pencils,
I was
we
rather
got
jealous.
Our supplies.
our, and
Yeah.
our sticky notes. We got some sticky notes in there.
Yeah,
I mean-
and our star.
Oh, and our star.
Our
That's
And
our
now that stuff was pretty nice, but
Our Cocoa
I do
Star.
imagine if someone would have gifted me pens and pencils,
You'd have
most
stabbed
of them
with
would
it.
would end up in their
Jugular.
this
And
ring.
hopefully they were blue, right? Because if they're
Maybe I'd just put the blue ones in my pocket, but if there was a bit of red pen in there, a lot of times, it'd have been a lot of jams.
It's coming in and
it's
out.
okay though, I got all blue.
I'd be like,
Don't
there's
worry.
still ink in it.
There's still ink. We gotta keep going.
Keep going.
We're running this bitch out.
Like the blood is gonna spray out of holes.
Every single one.
Giving somebody. Just.
That's just wrong.
How do you be like, hey, I'm gonna give pens and pencils
As a present.
And have
like
it
not even
wrapped,
like really good.
and have it wrapped in ribbon.
And tool.
I mean, the whole
And it
thing
was only,
together
it's
is
kinda
nice.
okay,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I don't want to
But
shit
it's-
on it.
It's the fact that the pencils weren't
Like
even
if they
sharpened.
could have left
Come
that,
on now,
if they would have left that out.
I need my
If they
pencils
were
sharpened.
sharpened, you'd be like, they're
Yeah.
used pencils.
I would have put.
I've been like, come here. You.
But yeah, they're smart. They don't be like, they motherfuckers stab us. We give them sharp.
Yeah, because they want to be like.
But good, it was all tied together nicely. You didn't open it in the office. You walked away with it because it had tie around
And it had your name.
So you fucking
They're like, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna give a shitty gift, you want to make
No,
it as
it-
hard as open.
It looks
they
better.
were,
You have
you know,
to make
like-
it look nice on the outside.
Yeah.
So you
If
think
they
you have
wanna
high
scare
you-
standards.
Talk
They
about
spent most of the
come
money
see
on
me in my
presentation.
office. I'm gonna. I may stab.
Come see me in my office.
They said, "Can you come see me?" I said, yeah.
No, I will not.
If I'm in
No,
trouble,
come
then
here.
no.
No,
I'm walking.
come here.
I'll come in.
You come outside.
And then
Step out these
we
doors.
came to the conclusion that it was not a gift. It was telling us that we were fired, all of us, because we all got a box with our name on it. So it was our.
She was like, when I
You
got
got
put
your
in,
pink
I
slips.
thought I was about to get fired. I was like, yeah, it's a you're fired box.
I was like,
Here's all your shit.
It's
We
to
just
send
backed it
you
up
on
and
your
put a
way.
bow on.
Here's your resume again so you can submit it to new companies. You're going to do really
and then
well.
I walked in and I realized that she had one and Kaylee
I was
had
like, we're all
one.
getting
I was like,
fired.
I guess we all did.
This is the restaffing process.
I tell you what, I was so sad. I was never more sad than a gift than 2 seconds after she walked in the house. And her mom goes, because I thought the same thing. I just didn't say it. She goes,
Tips treat.
and 2 boxes too. I was like, oh, and big box. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I put my box on the counter and Cameron was like, Tips treats? I said, no,
Why does
Mom,
everybody? Mom,
because it's
Mom
a white
goes,
box.
No, Mom goes, Tips treats.
mean,
I was like, no, Mom. She was like,
walked
she was like, what is it? Can you
Then
open
what
it?
is
Have
it?
you opened it? I was like, Mom,
what is it then?
not for you. Can you go? I was
Does
like,
it say your name on
are
it?
you a child? Like, what is happening?
She was. I was like, it doesn't even have your name
Like,
on
Mom,
it. But
not-
what is it?
I was like, Mom, not for you. It has my name. It doesn't matter what's in it. It's mine.
Do you work where we work? No, so I don't think it's
Dude,
yours.
I thought I was
your
like,
name?
those are some giant Tip Treats boxes, and she
Those-
goes, "No, they're not." I was like, "You're a liar!" I was like, "I know that blue ribbon when I
know
see
that
it."
box from anywhere.
I was
Don't
like-
try to lie to
I was
me
like,
right now.
people,
But
I've been
what's
given
funny
Tip Treats
is the
before. I know that box.
The Tips Treats boxes don't actually have ribbons on them.
They're just on the box.
They're on
I
the
know,
box, but they're not.
but
Yes, I
subliminally,
understand,
I see a
yes.
blue ribbon around the box. I was like, "Bitch, give me
Tips
one of those macadamia cookies." I know there's one in there. Don't lie to me.
And I know
Yeah,
there
and
I'll
then
kill you.
I opened the box and Cameron's like, oh. I'm like, what do you expect? Like,
Oh,
She was expecting to get some freebies. That's what she
we
was
would have
expecting.
bought home
Some Tips
three
I
boxes
saw
of
an
Tips
empty
Treats.
crumble
You know
cookie
what?
box. Sorry, Mahous.
That was
That was
mine.
Sorry.
Did you eat it?
No, it was empty.
Oh, I don't
Someone
think
ate it.
that much in there.
Oh, I was about to. I was like, oh, let
And
there
she
be
didn't
a.
even eat most of it.
I
Everybody
kept
ate it.
giving. I was like, try it. I heard it's really good. Try it. And I was like, I haven't tried it yet.
And I
was
made
like,
her.
let me think about it.
She had a whole box of Ferrero Rocher and didn't even eat one of them.
Because she
Everyone
doesn't,
else in
she
the house
doesn't
had it.
like
I don't like
hazelnut.
hazelnut though.
She said, I think I'm going to try them, and then the whole thing ran
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna try one, and then everybody was going.
They're good.
I had 2 of the 12 or whatever that were in there, so I don't know where the other
Did you not grab one?
Rocher,
Ferrero
so-
Rocher. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Ferrero Rocher.
They're
Fuck,
expensive.
you want to fight?
Yes, bro.
We
Them
can
sound-
swing.
You
Them
can't.
sounds like fighting words.
Yeah.
I got a hot 45 seconds in me. Like you gonna get the beating of a lifetime for a hot 45 seconds.
Ferrero Rochers are the
Ferrero. It's like a lot of shit. Like what's the one word I can only say when I can read it?
I don't know how you say that shit. Was
Oh.
it the big word?
There's that word. Like I always mispronounce it except when I can read it. I can't think of the word.
The D card. The
Oh yeah.
The I don't know how you say it either.
Decarboxylation. I think I'm saying it wrong. I feel like when I read it, when I can read the word, I always say it correctly, but I can't.
Decarboxylation, maybe?
No, it's decarboxyl. I'm saying the letters, but I'm probably adding extra ones. It's something like decarboxylation. I'm sure. If I had it in front of me, I'd be saying it correctly. But I can't. But my brain is old. I can't
How
read
the
it. in
fuck
my-
is Alyssa gonna say she wants to hang out, but literally nobody in the live but Austin?
Well, I mean, she probably went to sleep. She old.
Damn.
She
Oh,
old,
wait,
man.
but she's in. Is she in?
Decarboxylation?
Yeah, no, she's the Central Time Zone.
Okay.
But no, but she had a long day too. So you know what I'm saying.
Well, we
Like,
did too, girl.
if you was lying, yeah, but if you was lying on the couch watching us, you probably would have passed
This
out.
word? Decarboxylation?
I said it right.
You did say it right the first time.
Not the first time I did. I was decarb. Yeah, so.
When you
And I
thought
may have
the
just
word-
fucked myself on saying it again because I fucked around in my mind. So what's our time at? Is it like 10 minutes?
We are at 42.
Holy
not,
shit!
Not terrible,
It's
but
11:07.
it is 11:07. Should we go ahead and so we still got topics, so we can wrap it up and.
I mean, we can do it next week.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that Mike has had a rough week, so he couldn't
I don't
jump
even
in.
know
So
who he is.
And next week, hopefully, we'll be better.
His
prepared.
door shut and MK sitting on the couch, so I don't even
he
know.
maybe he's probably in his room. But all right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Any else? A-Train? Anything else for you?
Well, it's been a long week, and it's going to be longer because I work again tomorrow. Overtime, but
Fantastic,
Well.
fantastic.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah, I had
over yet.
overtime and they made me take a 10-minute extra lunch break. I said, "Fuck y'all, I'm okay with that shit."
I think the statute of limitations is probably running out on this, so I can talk about it. I used to work at a job, and they were very, very strict about 40
Overtime,
hours.
Yes.
Not, basically they scheduled us for 38 a week. Like if you were full time, you got scheduled for 38 hours a week, and there was you clocked out for lunches and all. You know what I'm saying? So like you worked all 38, and then you weren't gonna get 40. I would sometimes clock in. Like if I worked evening shift, I would clock in several hours early. And if I worked the morning shift, sometimes I would clock out several hours later. I would go hang out at the mall, go watch movies. I had discovered that the payroll was not handled by anyone in that building. And that the time clock went straight to corporate, which was in another state. So, even the only way they thought you were working 40 hours is if they scheduled you 40 hours. They did not know who clocked in, or the only way they didn't know you were there, and they could go check the time, but if they didn't have a reason, to whatever, then it didn't matter. So I did it all the time. Wouldn't clock. I would just act like I clocked out for lunch. So when I take my lunch, I would get paid for my lunch, getting paid to go watch movies. You know what I'm saying? My checks were ridiculous. I was getting over $1,000 a week to work at a not $1,000 a week job. And the funny thing is, there were motherfuckers who were I didn't tell not a fucking soul that I worked there what I was doing. Not nobody. And there were people who were constantly trying to do figure out ways to hustle and they were hey man, and I was I was I am not interested in none of your shenanigans. I was because I'm running my own shenanigans. I'm pressing my luck. And I was nope. They're hey man, but I mean if you do this, and I'll be nope. I was I have no problem using my dealer's discount and using this hard-earned money I earned off this shit. But anyway, you want to say anything before we get out of here?
Ew.
Okay, all right.
That's weird.
Good talk.
That was awkward. You made it weird.
Remember this if you don't remember nothing else. The streets don't love you like I do.
And they never will.
And they never will.
Go!